Hey everyone, it's Neil Patel, and today's another day of Growth Hacking Unlocked. If you missed any of the previous lessons, you can find them at neilpatel.com/training and just click on Growth Hacking Unlocked. In today's lesson, we're going to be discussing the principles of growth hacking. So why use growth hacking? Well, it saves on advertising costs, it's more efficient, and it's a much quicker way to grow than just using the traditional channels. And in many cases, when you just use the traditional marketing channels to grow, it costs a lot of money and you have to raise venture capital, which is why we discussed that in the previous lessons. But if you use growth hacking, you can be much more efficient and you don't need as much capital to grow faster. The first step with growth hacking is about having a product people want. It doesn't matter how good you are at marketing. If people don't like your product or they don't like your service, you're not going to do well. So make sure you always fine tune your product. Even if it's not perfect, that's okay. You can always continually improve it over time. Growth hackers, they think differently and they're focused on creating a product that truly satisfies a specific group. And the reason they do this is when you figure out who are your super fans and you figure out, all right, this is what they're looking for, this is the messaging that appeals to them, it's much easier to target them. And it's much easier to grow and scale faster than just doing a blanket approach and targeting everyone, which gets very, very expensive. There's 3 disciplines that I want to cover in today's lesson: psychology, technology, and marketing. Growth hacking is when you use marketing, psychology, and technology, and you combine them all to achieve business growth for maximum users, revenue, sales. And to give you a rough idea of this, let's say you are a software company. Well, your sales team can help you grow faster. Your design team can help you grow faster through onboarding. Your customer success team can upsell, right? Customer success is also another word for support or a variation of it, not necessarily the same exact thing, but they're similar. So other departments on top of marketing can help you grow in many ways. Now let's dive into psychology first. With psychology, a lot of people are like, all right, this product was $30, now it's $10. And in essence, they're doing a sale, and that creates a lot of movement in the product. And when you have sales, that works out well, but you're like, hey, I don't always have a sale running. That's okay. You can use psychology in different ways with pricing. For example, when you go movie theater, the small popcorn may be $3. The medium size, which is double the size, could be $6.50, and then the large one, which would be probably like 3-4 times the size of the small one, would be like $7. And they do this. Why? Because you're like, wow, that's a really good deal. Let me just go buy the $7 one. The medium one doesn't seem like a good deal. The small one, not that much popcorn. The large one, it's not that expensive for how much popcorn you get. I use psychology within my own websites. A good example of this is Social Proof on the Neil Patel digital site, and that's worked out quite well for us. Intercom, they have custom landing pages. That's really helped them boost their conversions. In many cases, it's tripled their conversion rates. Here's some examples of landing pages. And the reason this is important when you're using psychology within your copy, within the images, is when you're driving things like paid traffic, if your conversion rate isn't as high, well, your ROI is not as good and you can't spend as much. If you optimize your landing page with copy, maybe even use some direct response lingo within your landing page, using survey data, running A/B tests, if you can have tripling your landing pages through things like personalizations, well, it allows you to continually spend more and acquire more users. The big thing that I want you to take away when using psychology, it also needs to be logical. If it's not logical, it doesn't work as well. Yes, you want to play against emotions, but you want to play against emotions and logic. For example, I use free trial offerings within my neilpatel.com site with my UberSuggest app. Works extremely well because people can try it out for free. That's logical, boosts my conversion rates. Yes, some people drop off the trial, quite a bit actually, which is normal. But in total, I make more money versus not having the free trial. And what's even better than that is the power of free. Uber gave away free rides at South by Southwest in 2013. At this event, it was, a lot of influential people were speaking there, and it really helped put people, or more so Uber, on the map and be like, wow, this is amazing. And it was cheaper to do that than it was to pay for advertising. Another company that has done really well is Semantics. I've worked with one of the founders, Steven, there. And they've generated over $4.5 million from over 8 product launchers. And their subscriber base has grown through 1 million plus users, technically 1.1. And they did this through a lot of competitions and giveaways. And Semantics has built a great following, and they're growing their business from doing a lot of competitions and giveaways, such as, and here's an example of this. Hey, we're giving away $12,000 worth of music products and prizes for a 2-year anniversary. Just put in your email address. Or they'll do ads with the competitions, with the interactive video. They ask for a like and share to be entered, and they request you to tag 2 friends. And that's really helped them grow fast. Another strategy is product demos and explainer videos. We used to use them on crazyegg.com years ago. We used a company called DemoDuck back in the day to create them. There's tons of options now. I don't know if DemoDuck still exists or not. And you can do it for more than just software companies or technology companies. You can also do it for e-commerce products. 73% more visitors who watch product videos will buy. Videos appear in roughly 14% of internet search results. So it's a great way to get extra traffic. And 71% of consumers thinks videos explain the product better. And 57% are less surprised by products with the video, which causes less refunds. And 58% of shoppers think companies with product videos can be trusted. So you should really consider creating a video if you don't have one. Another quick and easy way that you can grow as well, similar to using product videos as a hack, this one is exclusivity. Gmail did something similar when they first came out. Dropbox did something similar, and they incentivize users by providing them 500 megabytes of free. But if you wanted more, just keep inviting more people. And this just worked out really well. And they had those viral flows with Twitter, which just allowed them to grow super fast over time. And it helped create the viral word of mouth. They also created a video on the Dropbox homepage to explain how Dropbox works, how to use it, and that helped them as well. If you're wondering how to create one of these videos, you can use Animoto. It's really simple. I also recommend that you use humans in your video to explain things. Just keeps things really simple. I recommend you keep it short. Don't have 20-30 minute videos if you don't need to. If you can have a 1 minute video, even better, or 30 seconds. Anything that you can do to imply urgency. And the best product videos tend to tell a story as well as demo. So those 2 things are super important. I also want you to try progression as a psychological hack. And here's what I mean by this. Video games, you keep wanting to get to the next level and win. And people are obsessed with making progress. And the idea of helping them achieve their goals is great. So whatever they're doing, help them level up and achieve more. And that's a great way to get them to really stick with it and continue pushing forward. I also want to show you advanced sales funnel that I use to generate more leads and sales. I use a lot of psychology in one of my funnels. I know it's a little bit hard to see. You can get copies of all this kind of stuff at neilpatel.com/training. Click on Growth Hacking Unlocked and go to week 2. It's the first video lesson in there. And you can see I drive traffic to a landing page, collect a lead, send them to a thank you page. And through email, I'll get them to go to a sales page, download reports. Eventually, I try to get them on an order page, even offer one-time upsells. And then I'll continue to have more emails to get them through the sequence in case they didn't click through on the first email as well. Here's another variation of it. Don't worry about, looking at each and every single step. Again, you can get this at neilpatel.com/training. Click on Growth Hacking Unlocked. And in there, click on week 2. It's the first video lesson in there. A lot of people use advanced funnels. Good example of this is my buddy Timothy Sykes. Helped him grow to 15 million per year. He's much bigger than that now. And Timothy really grew through funnels. It just worked really, really well for him. So imagine combining traditional marketing with technology and psychology, and that's where the power comes from. That's how you grow a business. Now, in the next video lesson, I'm going to be covering the other aspects of growth hacking that we didn't really discuss too much on today's lesson, such as technology. If you need any help, email us at support@neilpatel.com, or you can just leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it, tell other people about it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want my team to just do your growth hacking for you, check out my ad agency, NP Digital. Thank you very much.